Well, you may have noticed goalie Andrew Penner's unique helmet design while he's led his team to the best record in the Central Hockey League. His bright pink mask is more than just a work of art. It's a tribute to the fight against a deadly disease that has personally affected the entire Penner family. In May of 2003, Andrew's mother, Cindy, was diagnosed with breast cancer. Andrew sat down with our Lauren Gardner inside the Poudre Valley Hospital Oncology Center to talk about his mother's battle and his own personal way of showing support.
Now, 2003 was a rough year. I know she underwent chemotherapy and a few surgeries. Can you tell us exactly what happened?
Yeah, she was diagnosed in May 2003, and then she had the mastectomy where they removed the full breast and all the tissue that had the cancerous cells in it. And then she underwent, chemotherapy, radiation treatment, beginning in November until April 2003. So it was a rough patch, but one thing I think you realize is that you get to know the people that are really mean a lot to you because they really step up to the plate when you need all that support. It was really important for myself, my two brothers, to see my dad really step up and be a man, obviously, which he is, and a supportive father. But it's incredible to see how your family rallies around someone when they go through such a tragic event.
Your mom was diagnosed. It was also your first year playing pro. What was that like for you?
It was tough, just because I wasn't able to be there to help her go through the chemotherapy and give her the support that obviously she deserves. But she also respected my goal of pursuing my dream to play in the National Hockey League. It was my first year under contract with the Columbus Blue Jackets of the NHL, and she's very unselfish in letting me pursue my dream. But at the same time, it was tough. I mean, spending those lonely nights on the bus in my bunk, knowing what she was going through was pretty tough.
While you were away pursuing hockey, you did find some ways to support her. Can you tell us about that?
For the last couple of years, I tried to do as much as I can to help raise money for breast cancer research. My first year in Wilkes-Barre 3 seasons ago, I painted a stick pink and used it in warm-up, and then got the whole team to sign it, and they auctioned it off or raffled it off during the game, and it raised, I believe, just under $4,000. Which is, a small dent, in the local Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania chapter that they had there for cancer research. And then last year I did the same thing in Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
And your efforts have continued here in Colorado with the Eagles, maybe not with the stick, but you've actually found a way to paint your helmet to help find a cure for breast cancer. Can you tell us about the design and where the idea came from? Yeah,
the idea is a little bit of a ripoff from Josh Harding, who's a goalie with the Minnesota Wild. It has the Susan G. Komen ribbons, obviously the US-based breast cancer research, and the Canadian breast cancer ribbons, which don't have the dot above them. I've been getting a lot of good feedback. A lot of fans have been showing a lot of support just from their personal experiences with breast cancer.
So it's a great symbolic gesture, but at the end of the season, the helmet will be auctioned off.
Yeah, exactly. I'm helping raise money for both foundations, the Susan G. Komen, the local one in Denver, and the one, Princess Margaret Hospital in Toronto, back home for my mom. The last couple of years, it's called the Weekend End Breast Cancer. She participated in the walk for the last 2 summers, which is in early September. But we've been having trouble raising money, unfortunately. So this is my, what I can do to participate and help her raise some money. She really wants to do it with my father this year, which is really important.
You said that you were able to actually watch the finish of one of the races when your mom completed it. What was it like for you as a son to watch your mom who's overcome so much?
It was awesome to see my dad there at the finish line with the bouquet of roses, to give to my mom. But not everybody's so fortunate. My brothers have been there the last couple of years to see it. And this is my first year, and I didn't know what to expect, right? You think, there's music and dancing, and you just realize how fortunate you are, that my mom got to survive this, especially through mastectomy and chemotherapy and stuff. But she's a survivor, obviously, and she's tough, and she's my mom, and it's awesome to see that. But obviously, everybody would like to see a lot more survivors. So that's what we're doing, helping find a cure for breast cancer.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming out here and sharing your story with us. I know it's very personal, but I know it definitely touches a lot of people and will help in the future. Thank you so much, Andrew.
Thanks, Lauren.
Look for Andrew's helmet to be auctioned after the season under the auctions at coloradoeagles.com.